Hi everyone, welcome back to Code Step by Step. My name is Anil. This is the 15th part for Vue.js project, and in this part we will learn how we can integrate API for restaurant list in our project. In last video we created the API for restaurant list, and in this video we will integrate the same API. So let's start with the points of this video. First of all, we need Axios package for API integration. After that, obviously we will install it. After that, we will test our API on the postman. We will call API and we will make a list. We will also add a little bit style so that we can just make our list little bit beautiful. So let's start with the first point and install Axios package. So we need to terminal. You can use your operating system terminal, or you can use your code editor terminal. Make sure that you are in the right folder. So now just simply write here npm install Axios, and it will take some time to install. Within that time we can test our API. So test our API, we need a postman. So I am just going to close this already open restaurant API, and first of all I am just want to show that this is running on a 3000 port. Here you can see that, right? And if you just want to check out on a browser, then simply open 3000 port, and obviously we are using a JSON server here, and here is our API, and this is the URL for our restaurant list API. So you can copy it from here, or you can directly paste it. You can simply type it here. Select the get method here and paste your URL, and here you will see that result is 200 OK, and we are getting 3 result here because in last video we entered only 3 results. Great. So let's come back to our code, and here you can see that package is installed, so we don't need this terminal, we can close it. After that, to integrate the API with the Axios package, we have to import Axios package. So import Axios from Axios, and where we have to call this API, obviously on the page load, and mounted lifecycle is the perfect way to call API on the page load. So just simply put here, yes guys, keep in mind I just need to remove these 2 keywords because I will just added them before this making video because I was just testing something. So we need them, but I will tell you why we added these async and all, right? So that's why I just removed it. Okay, so now we need a variable. So let's take let result. You can also take const and var, whatever you want, but for a moment let is fine. So now just simply use Axios dot get method, and let's put your API URL here. So here is our API URL. We can paste it here like this. Obviously we have to use it as a string here, and semicolon at the last. So guys, keep in mind APIs sometimes take some more time as compared to normal JavaScript code execution. That's why they always return promise. So what we have to put here, we have to put here async await with the function so that we can wait for them. So let's simply put here async with the front of mount and use await of this API before result. Now you will find that result is perfect inside the console.warn. We can just simply put here result, and now let's see what we are getting here. You can see that we are getting data and three results inside this data, and we also have some config headers and all, but for a moment we just need this data. So let's take a property, data property, the name of restaurant. We can make it correct spelling, and it should be type of array because there is a lots of data in the form of array. That's why we need to take it as an array, and just simply put here this dot restaurant equal to result dot data, like this. Perfect. And we don't need this space, so we can just remove it. And now let's create a loop with the help of this restaurant property, and we also need a table. So first of all, let's plot the table. We can close this table, and we need here tr. We can close this tr like this. And yes guys, one more thing, we cannot use here semicolon, we have to just use here colon, comma. And let's use here view for loop. So let's simply put here view for, and it will take equal to, also it will get a single item in restaurant, and we also have to provide here key, and in the key what we can put here item dot id can be a key. And after that let's take a td inside it, and let's close it, td tag. And let's simply take here item dot name, and you will find that we are okay. So first of all we have to just use here equal to, and it should be inside the quotes. And now let's try again. So we are getting here a restaurant name list, but this is not a proper list, so let's make it proper. So let's also put here some other keys. Let's say we can print here id, name, contact, address, right? We don't need this name again. And now is much better, we are getting all fields, but this is still not looking good. So what we need here, we need a border. Let's say 1 pixel border. Is it fine? This is much better. And one more thing guys, we can also take a header here so that we can indicate that this is the name, this is the contact number, and this is the address. For that, let's simply add here tr, close this tr, and we need td, close this td. Let's simply put here id, and we need some more td here for name, for contact, for address. And here you can see that this is working fine. After that, what we can do here, we can add a little bit style also, style, and let's close this style tag. And now simply add here td width can be 160 pixel, and height can be, let's say, 40 to 50 pixel, whatever you want. And now let's see that how it's look like. Now it will look like much better as compared to previous one. And here we have only 3 items, but in the next video we will integrate API for add restaurant, and that time whenever we will add any restaurant, you will find that we are getting more and more restaurant in the list. So thank you so much for watching this video. Don't forget to subscribe my channel and like this video.